What's up, guys? This is Jay with Prepared Citizens. I'm here with my boy Josh, and we are going to compare our loadouts for a day.
Yeah, it should be interesting. We pulled up here and we were talking about Marines versus Army, so this should be a good little battle. You know, see Marines whoop the Army's ass.
And we'll finally get to show you why Army is better.
Yeah. By the way, I want to say it before I forget, subscribe to my new channel. If you're watching on his channel, Modern Frontiersman Training Group, since the algorithm's gay and shut my original channel down. So.
Yeah, help us rebuild Josh's channel. So it'll be in the description or whatever it is on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe and check out. He does some really cool leather stuff too. It's also in my description. So
cool.
We'll get us started.
We're talking about 24-hour patrol loadout. This is usually what I keep in my gear at all times. This is the DZ rig from Crossfire that we're both carrying today. We are not paid sponsors of Crossfire.
Nope.
We just have these and we love them. These have become, I think for you too, has become my favorite piece of load bearing equipment. Like, I've abandoned chest rigs altogether, and this is what I use all the time now. The cool thing I like about them too, and this ain't a video about these, but even if you're wearing a plate carrier, you can just leave it slick and then throw these over top of it. You know what I mean? Like, you could use this.
Yeah, these things got a ton of adjustability.
Yeah,
and
they're super comfortable. They're sick. So, I mean, this ain't a video about this rig, but if you want to check this out, crossfirepacks.com, we'll give them some love too, because they're friends. But start out with, so on mine, I'll look at the back first. I have my Marine Corps issued Camelback attached. It will attach to the straps on here, and then on the strap I have my push to talk that runs down to my radio in the pouch, which I'll show in a second. Then I have some Ranger beads here for a pace count. If you don't know what that is, not getting into that, we need a separate video on that topic.
That means you're gay if you don't know what that is.
But so starting on, this will be on my left side. Open up here, 3 magazines. 3 magazines will fit in each of these pouches. These front pouches, or is it the front? Yeah, the front ones are actually removable. You can take those off too. And my second pouch, I just have my radio, the boo thing. And then in this next pouch, I have a pilot's flask. And I have the cup for it in here as well. I sell these on my website, modernfrontiersman.com. So like the reason I have this instead of a full-size canteen is because on some chest rigs, like especially the Nezumi chest rig in particular from Lynchpin, full-size canteen won't fit. So I had these pilot's flasks instead. In the bottom of there, I have purification tablets too, just in case I need to purify water, in case I run out. But full-size canteen will fit in here. I just happen to have one of those. In the back here, I use this back pouch kind of like this center back pouch, kind of like I would a fanny pack on on Alice gear, the butt pack. In here, I have this little neck gaiter in case I need to cover my face for whatever reason. But I use this pack mostly for like my shelter type stuff. So I have my poncho, it's always in here, and everything that's in here right now I have in here all the time. This is what I would carry probably no matter what the situation was for 24 hours. Then I have some we call it jungle line made in here in case I need to throw this up like a shelter, like a tarp. That's all that's in there. That's my shelter slash, a wearable shelter. I like having a poncho all the time. It's even better, I think, like Randall over at Grunt Proof does this, will have a tarp and a poncho, so you don't got to take it off. You don't got to take your poncho off if you want to put up a tarp. But
yeah, if you got to leave your shelter for a brief moment, it's nice to have something to put on over. Being
a Marine and like actually liking when things suck really bad, and I enjoy being miserable. My thought is I probably won't even put up a shelter. If it's only a 24-hour patrol, I'm not putting up a shelter. If it's raining or bad weather, I'll put the poncho on and lay down up against a freaking tree and go to sleep. It's like I'm not even going to build a shelter for a 24-hour patrol. Yeah. That's just me. Some people ain't down with that because that could suck in some instances. But if you're having to do this shit for real, I mean, it's probably going to suck regardless. So I'm not worried about it sucking.
It's going to suck anyway.
Yeah, so So in the next pouch, I have I always have my rifle cleaning gear. I have one meal. I just have the main meal of a chicken or a MRE chicken burrito bowl. Then I have liquid IV and like an ultralight spoon in here. It's only a 24-hour patrol. Some of you guys I know like to pack like a week's worth of freaking food like you would normally eat at home or something, but it's only 24 hours. Even on a 3-day patrol, I'm not packing a whole lot of food. I think a lot of people go overboard with the food. Like, you don't need as much food as you think you do. Food is not a big concern for me. Then I have some duct tape, electrical tape. That's just in case I need to tape up straps or whatever. I keep all those loose ends taped up so they don't hang on branches and bullshit.
Shit breaks.
Yeah, and I have some cami paint in case I need to paint up my face and the mirror and everything. That's always in there. Then here I have Right in the Rain notebook, which inside of here I got all my map pens and stuff, protractor, all that good stuff. And I would normally have my freaking compass too, but I don't have it with me today.
At least you got me.
Right. I actually forgot to bring it, but it's usually in here. I'd taken it out because I was messing with some stuff. Next pouch. That's what did you call this?
These are the IPKs.
Yeah. So this is like the IFAK from homie Jay here over at preparedcitizenstg.com. I carry his. I added an extra pack of bandages and some I got like a little cold shower towel in here.
Yeah, that's good.
And I threw in like zip stitches, and I got some like headache med, like pain meds in here. I just added all the little boo-boo stuff into it.
And that's exactly what those are for people that get my kits. Add stuff to them. You don't have to, it's not absolute. Right? And that goes with any kit, really.
Yeah.
Add stuff. Add what you need to it.
Yeah. I know some people too like to have like a full-fledged IFAK and then like a boo-boo kit or whatever, but I don't got a whole lot of crap in there. I think some IFAKs are way too big to be carried around on the body.
Oh yeah.
But
sure.
I'm very minimalist with my gear, and I'll just shove everything down in that bag and go with it. And then on the front right pouch, 3 more magazines. So I got 7 magazines on me right here, and that's it. That's everything I would need for. I feel like I would need for a 24-hour patrol.
So I guess we'll start. Well, this would be on my left side over here. So on the very front, you guys know me. I got a cat tourniquet, some shears. That way I got a tourniquet quick access. That was just like forged into our brains to always have a tourniquet nearby. I got 2 magazines right here. You can put 3 in here. And I had my map up here because the last event I was at, I was referencing to the map quite often. So I just stuck it in there as well. And if you did, I know some people's going to say, your map would fall out if you drew a magazine. Map's still in there. No, it ain't. So anyway, there's the front pouch. Second pouch, more ammo. We do got 3 magazines in there, so there's 5 total, 6 if you include the gun. Moving back, you got 3, what would you call them, GP pouches?
Yeah.
Pretty much on the back that's hard mounted to this thing. And it's got the Molly stuff on the side of these pouches. So this first one, I got a GPS in. Got a Garmin 65S. It's a really nifty little GPS. I like to have that to, especially depending on if I'm in a new environment, to double check myself so I know exactly where I'm actually at. Next pouch, this is kind of the do-it-all pouch. Got a Right in the Rain kit, got my protractor in here, pins, compass, because if you don't have a compass, you're gay. Radio, rocking the AR5RM today. Got the speaker mic to it. Radio selection, and even if you're going to use a speaker mic, that's totally dependent on what you're doing. Got a 8x25 Vortex monocular for observation in case you got to set up a LPOP. Signal panel, because sometimes you may actually want to be found. I got like a neck gaiter here and some camo that can help keep bugs off. Use it to wipe my face, whatever. So that pouch kind of gets a lot of love, gets a lot of stuff. This next one, I actually changed the shock cord out for some red shock cord just to let people know that this is a medical pouch. And I promise, guys, that little bit of red ain't gonna get you. If that gets you killed, you've already fucked up some way or another. Crossfire tamale. I really like this. This holds a IPK really well. So I got my filled IFAK boo-boo bag, because this is the most common thing you're going to use doing stuff like this realistically. Scrapes and whatnot on limbs, all that good stuff. Extra tourniquet. I need to swap that for a Slishman. Liquid IVs, because it's really hot right now, and even if it wasn't, just walking, exerting yourself a lot, you're going to need hydration.
That's something I want to point out too. Like, this is a gear loadout, but when it comes to hydration too, it's like a lot of people don't feel like they're thirsty in the winter time, but you'll dehydrate just the same in the winter as you will in the summer. So it's just as important to hydrate in the winter as in the summertime.
And a lot of people can quicker in the winter just because they think they won't. So they're not preparing themselves as much. We got a canteen, 1 quart canteen. I ain't even got nothing in that one right now. And then it's got the cups and stuff. I just wanted to show you guys, all this fits really well. This is one of the, like, my wife got me this for Christmas. It's pretty awesome. But it's got like the cup, a little cooking bowl plate thing, and the canteen. And this whole setup fits in this GP pouch. So pretty awesome to have, you know, if you did want to carry something. I don't always carry this, but if you do want to, it just shows that this thing can carry all this. So that's pretty cool on these rigs to be able to put that in there, because I know a lot of, like, of the military issued stuff, I mean, even just the little canteens that come with those little aluminum cups, like, it was a tight fit in some of them things. Like, they didn't even want to come out good. But moving on over, we got more ammo. We got 3 more mags, and then we got 3 more mags. So we got 3, 6, 9, 12 total magazines, and I really like that this thing has that capability. So that's pretty cool. On the front here, got the knife, like Josh pointed out. Also, I like to keep a multi-tool on me. If you've ever taken my rifle class, this comes in handy for overcoming certain malfunctions in a AR platform. But also multi-tools, I also got knives, pliers, a little saw. Just, you never know. So I like to have that capability with me. And then instead of a hydration setup on back, I've been running the day pack lately. And this is where I keep, like, the majority of my hydration. We got extra water bottles, I can't remember the name of it, Hydro Pack. There we go, Hydro Pack Stow. So 1 liter. These are on the Crossfire website. I'm finally testing these out, and these are actually really cool. So stay tuned for more from that. But then we got a electronics charging kit. This will keep radios charged, weapon lights, things like that. We got a sniper veil, and especially for even in the heat, this is really nice just to throw over, keep you from getting burned or whatever. And then in here, I'm probably one of these Josh would accuse of carrying too much food. I got a fair amount of food. This is my poncho. It's already got the jungle cord on the corners. Got a food bag here. I got stuff I can cook. I got snacks, purification tablets, more liquid IVs, some coffee, that kind of stuff in there. Then I got a little cook set up, the fuel for it. This has been pretty awesome. I stole this idea from the Modern Minuteman, and this is on his Amazon store. That's actually where I got it. It's on my Amazon store too, so you can pick whoever you want to share love to. But this is the quickest way to boil some water. If you need to boil water, I love that setup, and it's just super compact.
I'll say too, I like that better. I've switched to that too. Normally, like say, if it's like a hostile environment,
Oh, yeah.
I ain't firing nothing up. I ain't starting a fire. I'm sure as hell out on patrol not starting a fire.
Yeah.
Everybody can smell that. Everybody can see it.
Yeah.
If you have to cook something, I think that's the best option.
Yeah, and to that, like if it's a combat environment, like if you're expecting someone hunting you possibly, you ain't gonna be heating shit up.
Yeah.
You're not gonna cause any extra heat.
I mean,
for
even
any
just
reason.
like I've seen it in Ramadi in Iraq, like even just somebody striking a lighter, it'll be like a massive flash, like light up buildings through night vision.
You can see that for miles
Yeah.
under night vision. And then I guess last but not least, I got a jungle antenna set up in case we get somewhere out here and you can't reach your talk or fob or whatever. I want to be able to extend my range further than its current capabilities on my radios. So communication is pretty important in my loadout. But yeah, so that is why the Armies is better.
And heavier.
We're built tougher. We can carry more.
Some of and I think some of my I think I got I typically always carry less than everybody else that's around, and I think that comes from two things. One, I think it came from the Marine Corps, because the Marine Corps is drastically underfunded for its missions.
That is true.
It's pretty bullshit, Marine Corps being kind of the tip of the spear and invading force, and then to be underfunded for those very aggressive missions the Marine Corps is put on, is we usually get leftover stuff from the Army.
Yeah.
So a lot of times, even in Ramadi, we'd run low on ammo, run low on gear, and I just kind of got used to running with bare minimum stuff. And that's even in the heat of, like one of the worst battles in the War on Terror. And then the second reason is I typically like to be light and fast, and would typically like to avoid prolonged firefights. So typically why you'll see me not carry as much ammo as everybody else and not carry as much food and all those things, because I'm just all about fast and agile.
Yeah, and there definitely ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
And it's going to depend on your environment.
Yeah, the
where
situation.
Where you're going. Like in here, how much water you carry should depend on, is there a water source nearby? Like, can you purify some water, or is there nothing nearby and you need to hump all the water you can for the entire, however long you're planning on being out?
Yeah, that was something I was going to touch on too, is that, we can do these loadout videos. They're all over YouTube, and here's ours, versus, different experiences and different times and stuff. But in reality, back to what he was saying about depending on all those things, like we just used to say, Met TC. But you can use us as a basis, or as a base for what things you might need. But it's really going to depend on your environment and your situation. Like, this is what I would have all the time regardless. That doesn't mean I wouldn't add stuff to it if stuff was needed. Like if I need to add night vision, or I need to add, it's winter and I need to add heavy sleeping bags and stuff, then obviously I'm going to carry a pack too. This is just, for me, this is just the base of what I would build off of, depending on what the mission is.
Yeah, and it's warm out here too. So obviously if it was super cold, we would have extra layers and shit to help maintain warmth in a super cold environment too.
The bad thing about doing stuff in winter too, because then your gear, your pack, and everything gets heavier. Because you got to carry more shit.
That's true. I think that's about it. And the reason I've been shimmying the whole time, because my legs hurt. I did leg day yesterday. I did not realize how bad this would hurt sitting here like this. I'm like, damn.
Mine were too. I've been rucking every single day, 5-6 miles a day. So. But yeah, that's our loadouts, and make sure to check out his website, preparedcitizentg.com, and mine, modernfrontiersman.com. You can get these shirts. You can get on my website. He's got the medical gear and the radio stuff. I have my handcrafted leather work, and I also have I have some books that I've written, downloadable PDFs and resources on preparedness. I also have a blog over there as well. So
yeah, and these antenna kits, like I'm testing out, these will be on the website soon. I'm gonna start building these as kits too for anybody that's interested in field expedient jungle antennas and things like that. So yeah, check us both out. We always got stuff we're doing, coming out with, and we stay pretty busy on that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
So
I don't know if you have a little tagline, but as always, stay self-reliant.
don't be gay. Catch you on the flip side. God bless.